Hello everyone, Yuki here with another video, and today we're going to be looking at this new laptop that I purchased. It is the Lenovo 14-inch AHP9. Pretty good laptop so far. It has the 8845HS CPU, and that's paired with a 780M, which is pretty similar to what you would consider the Z1 Extreme, which was in the last year's, or actually say this year's handhelds, like the ROG Ally X and the Lenovo Legion Go. Now we have the Z2 Extreme coming out. It's been announced at the CES 2025, and you have various other handhelds. And unfortunately, instead of following Valve's lead and keeping the prices low for such a niche product, they are going the other way. So you're looking at upwards of $900 for these devices. And I figured, all right, I'm going to want to get something that's portable that I can take with me. And yeah, I basically am looking at what I'm having is my stepson and I, we like to play games on the road, and we've been using or trying to use the this is the Nintendo Switch. And basically what happens is we would connect a docking station or like a dongle to here so we can connect our controller so we could play, like, you know, a couple of games on here. Unfortunately, the Switch is quite cumbersome and it's very limited in its library. And the controllers are awful. So that's why we use things like, this is my Hot 42 or Cosmox M16 Plus. And it works pretty well on the Switch, but unfortunately the Switch is just not very good. It's not going to have games like Street Fighter 6. I don't even know if it's getting Virtua Fighter Revo. I mean, it's not getting the game. So this laptop with its 780M run games pretty well. The screen is 1200p. It is IPS, unfortunately. It does support VRR, which is nice. It goes from 40 to 60 hertz, which for fighting games is fine. And what's nice about this laptop is that it has two USB-C that are have DisplayPort and power delivery on it. And that's really good because what it means is I can use one charging port, and then I can use my glasses, my Roku glasses, which look very, very good on this laptop with this chipset. But yeah, I got this thing for $460 from eBay refurbished. Came here in a couple days. They shipped it out of Washington. I live in Oregon, so it's close. And the thing that got me is that it does come with a 2-year Square Trade warranty. I've dealt with Square Trade before, and they're pretty good. So I felt, you know what? For $460, I basically get into like an Ally X. Unfortunately, it only has 16 gigs of RAM. And it's soldered on, but I do get 2242 M.2, 1 terabyte, and I do have a micro SD card reader that I don't have to worry about burning on an Ally. That didn't happen to me when I had my Ally, but I'm just saying, you know, things like that do happen. But this thing is actually pretty capable. I have Street Fighter. It's not maxed out, but it's got everything but like the hit effects maxed out, and it's a pretty good setup that I have here. I mean, it runs pretty well. I mean, there's not any issues running games. I'm just doing this through the phone, which is... And then, you know, you don't see any hitches. You can see the frame rate. It's running perfectly fine. On the Ally X, I had to turn down some of the settings. I had to turn down the resolution. But on this one, I don't. I can play it at 1080p, no problem. It's pretty rock solid. I mean, it drops like 59, but that's like neither here nor there. I think it's like this. Anyhow, it's a pretty good laptop. I'll put description in the comments, links on how to get this thing. I did see Newegg had it for $448, which is even better than what I had it for. But I mean, I don't know how good Newegg's return policy is and whatnot, that sort of thing. But this Lenovo, it's my daily driver now. I take it out. As you can see, I have my own little like arcade setup because it's a 2-in-1, so you can like flip it over. And what's nice is the vents, because now it's flipped over and basically the keys on the keyboard are facing down. The vents are now exposed. So I'll give you guys a quick look here. You guys can see this is the setup now. So I still have my, USB-C here. I got 2 of them. And then I got my controller here. But now these vents, I can feel the air coming up. But it's nice. It's like my own little arcade setup. It's a very small footprint. And it works pretty well. So this is what I'll be taking to my locals. This is what I'll be taking with me. I've been taking it to work this week, and it's great. Don't have the time to play the games at home. I mean, once I get home, I'm Mr. Family Man now. So, but at work, there's some downtime here and there, and I can sit back and have my own little arcade setup, and it's great. Look how it matches up. It's almost like it was fate that with this. This is the M16 Plus. And it's really nice. So it feels like I'm actually have my own little personal arcade cabinet. It's quite good. And it's very lightweight. I don't even think it's 3 pounds. And it's a really nice laptop. The keys are nice. The build is it's plastic, but it has an aluminum finish to it on the back. Here, let me show you. This is like a blue. They call it a cosmic blue. I don't know how well it comes out in the video. But like I said, it comes with Windows 11 Home. Basically what you want. On the ports, it's got a micro SD. I put a 1 terabyte in there, so it's nice. It's $460. I highly recommend it. You can pretty much play anything you throw at it. It's basically a ROG Ally or ROG Ally X because the TDP is higher. I think I got it up to. Let's see what it's up to right now. So here we're looking at 21 and 21, so that's like 44 total. It's pretty good. It's solid. I mean, it's good. See how it's only at 13, 4-4. I've seen that thing go up to like 26, depending on the game. So the higher the game, the more powerful the game, the more powerful it will draw, of course. So right now it's down clocking, but I think it goes up to like 2700, which is, for these games is pretty good. One caveat before I let you guys go. When you get this laptop, make sure you go into the BIOS and do the RAM allocation. Remember, this is an iGPU, so it's sharing the memory. The laptop comes with a default of 512 megabyte. 512 megabyte for Street Fighter and for Dead or Alive, it made a huge difference. What basically was happening is the game would start up fine, but as soon as you started trying to do hit effects and stuff, it would stutter. Like I go up to Guile here, and you see that little punch. See how there's a flash when I hit him. Little effects like that, or particle effects, like in Dead or Alive. There's a stage where you're in a parking lot, and there's a lot of particle effects flying all over the place. The game would just stutter, so it would turn into a slideshow for DOA. And Street Fighter was a stutter fest. I had to turn the settings down in order to get it going. It didn't look this pretty. And what I found was when I went into the BIOS and upped the allocation from 512 to 2 gigabyte, those issues went away. Now I'm playing, I'll show you the settings I'm using for Street Fighter. I think I got to press start. And let's see if I can, I haven't played this game in a while. But there's options. And you'll see here, oh my goodness, let me try to. All right, so quality is on custom. Resolution is at 1080p. And you can see it's borderless window, but internal resolution is at 5. I had to turn off the I think I can turn them on, but I want the rock solid 60. For fighting games, you want it to be pretty. I do have AA on. It makes a really big difference on it. But if you go to detailed, as you can see, my lighting quality is only on normal. My texture quality is on highest because the textures look really nice in this game, especially when they start getting beat up during the matches. Shadows at lowest, FX are lowest. I still think it looks good. I don't care for the bloom lighting. I think it's just overdone in this game. But yeah, the game looks solid, and as you can see, it's running a rock solid 60. It hasn't wavered. It's not pushing it that much. Then again, there's different stages that look different. They look better. Like this training stage, this is mostly where I play the game. If I was to play this game, is to play the, some of the stages look nice and some of them hit harder than others, but I pretty much have good leeway right here. It's only at 70% and it's downclocking 1200 megahertz. It does get hotter. Fan noise is not too bad. It does rev up once it starts getting hot. I was playing Dead or Alive 6 and I can hear it. But right now, here, if you can listen to it, it's very, very inaudible. Well, like I said, it's a pretty nice laptop. I really enjoy it so far. It is my daily driver, and it was only 460 bones, and that's a hell of a lot cheaper than whatever's coming down the pipeline. I don't think these handheld devices, until like the Steam Deck 2 comes out and that kind of resets the market, whatever chipset they wind up having, I think this laptop will be good to go. Anyway, folks, I will put links in the comments. That way you guys can get your own. I don't know how long that deal is lasting for, but I mean, 2 years, 460, 2-year warranty. I think that was worth it. Anyway, take care.